Tiffany Renee, and I'm back again for another vlog, y'all. Guess what? The day has finally came. I am heading to Vegas to go test ride the new 2024 Harley-Davidson models that they just released this past week. I am currently in the Fayetteville airport here. This is a small airport, regional. I will be flying to Charlotte. From Charlotte, I will be heading to Vegas. So I'm definitely excited. I can't wait to bring you guys this footage, and make sure you guys stay tuned with the video because your girl's excited about going, so I can get and tell you guys my experience that it was riding those new bikes for you guys. Hi guys, so I just made it into Charlotte, which is my connecting flight to go to Vegas. I'm kind of in hustle bustle, I know it's my word, hustle bustle to get to my next gate because it's pretty far. But my first flight wasn't bad at all. I got here quicker than expected. Actually, it's my first time flying out of Fayetteville anyway. But it wasn't bad. So headed up to my next gate. As y'all see, I'm recording myself because I don't have cameraman. I am currently traveling by myself. I don't like this, y'all, not one bit. I'm used to having him with me. I'm used to him doing everything. And now I have to do it myself. So heading on to my next gate. I'm really looking forward to this flight because this one is the longest leg of the flight. This one's 5 hours. I'll head over to that, get settled in, and probably check in with y'all once I get on the plane and everything. Alright guys, it's time to go to Vegas. That's what we're about to do. Alright guys, we just touched down here in Vegas. It was a nice long flight. I took a nap, I ate, I sat up, I did everything in between to keep myself together. Along this flight, I did meet someone in Charlotte. We were on the same flight, traveling tall.
What's going on, everybody? I'm in disguise. I got my glasses on today.
You are in disguise. Everyone's not used to seeing the glasses. So now we gotta head over to grab our bags, get to our car, get to our next destination to get settled in pretty good. We still have daylight over here, so that's a good thing. We hit a time change over here, but I'm excited for this experience, excited to bring you guys along with me on this journey to ride these new bikes. Are you excited?
I'm excited. But you know what? Right now I need to eat. It's been like 5 hours since I ate anything. It's time to eat.
All right guys, so I'm gonna grab my things. We're gonna get to the car. I'll check in with y'all when I get to my next destination. So we just met up with Jeff, our chauffeur. He's picking us up from the airport. We're walking over to get our bags. He had the tablet with our names on it. Like I said, I'm not gonna record it because it had Traveling Tall government name on it. He didn't want anybody to know his name. But here is Jeff here. You see the back of him walking. He is our driver, our chauffeur. He's gonna take us to our next destination, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, Betty Bro. Thank you. Have a good night. It's time to check in here at the Westin. I need to get all checked in and settled in. We'll be good to go. I made it to the room finally, y'all. A day of traveling, and this is where we are. Lucky me, y'all. I have 2 beds for 1 person. How lovely. Shout out to Harley-Davidson, though, for all the accommodations made. Let's check out our package, though, that we have over here. a lot of content creators got here earlier today. So they are already kind of settled in. And I'll go catch up with everybody in just a little. So Tip Squad, I'll check back in a little bit later. Bye. After sitting here, guys, having all kind of conversations with all these wonderful content creators here, we've been sitting there having a good conversation. Of course, Robbie's already asked everyone what bike do they want. It's like a unanimous decision as to what bike everybody wants. So those decisions could change, and it can be something completely different. All right, this is where we're gonna have dinner at, and this restaurant is here actually in the hotel. Masha steak and sushi. Alright, so I'm gonna head back in. Actually, y'all guys, I'm still kind of full from eating all that food on the plane. It was pretty much awesome. But you have people everywhere sitting. It's definitely a nice restaurant in here. Alright guys, Tip Squad, I am heading up to the room. I am tired. It is currently 9 o'clock here, but it's 11 o'clock at home, 12 actually. So I'm exhausted. I'm gonna go up, make sure everything is charged and ready to go for in the morning. So tomorrow is Tuesday, and tomorrow is track day. We will be riding the STs, the CVO STs that is, on the track. So I'm gonna go and make sure I got everything charged out, get my clothes all laid out, and get myself ready for in the morning, and we will pick up again. So I'll talk to y'all later. Peace. Good morning, Tip Squad. It is officially day 2. It is Tuesday. Currently the time, it is 7:06 a.m. And y'all know it's like I said, it's a 3-hour time difference between Vegas and back at home. So I woke up super early this morning. I think I was up about 5:30 or so. Today is the track day, y'all. We get to ride the STs, the CVO STs on the track. I gotta head downstairs for breakfast, briefing and everything. I'm gonna head down for that this morning. All right, guys, we are headed out for the morning finally. Hi, Paul. How's it going? Good morning. Say good morning, Tip Squad.
It's going to be a beautiful day.
It is.
Riding motorcycles.
It is awesome. Look, just doing what we do best.
Yeah.
Anytime if I got a question about anything technical or anything, like he can answer all those questions.
All right, sounds good.
Good. All right, I guess I'll catch you later.
Off to the left.
All right, thank you. And he rides all the time. That's Paul, who's part of the PR team. Ready to indulge. Good morning. Good morning. How's it going? Hi, Katie. How are you? Good. How are you? Good morning, Matt. How's it going? Good. I'm good. I can't complain at all. I'm excited.
Eat some food and go ride some motorcycles.
Oh, yes. Can't ask for anything better. I'm done with breakfast. Got that over with. Of course, y'all know y'all see some bikes here. We seen those earlier this morning as I was coming down for breakfast. We're going to head in now. Get ready to get the briefing started. Trying to get, get y'all some great footage here. And get everything. But look, this color, even on this standard Road Glide, this pearl is like, I think it's becoming one of my favorite colors right now. Just from looking at this bike alone. It's pretty daggone awesome. And this is a standard Road Glide that we're looking at. And if we're going closer here, see if we can pick up on some subtle details that they've done here to the 2024 model. That front fairing is tough though. I really think like they've done a great job of that. Even though, we expected it probably once we seen those 2023 Road Glides that CVOs. Well, if you can see that detail in the headlight. You see how it has Harley-Davidson there? In the front headlight. And this is a new, y'all know that shark skin is one of the new colors that they have introduced this year. This one's on the Street Glide this time. Y'all know I'm going to show the Street Glide some love as well. But y'all know where my heart is at. It's on that Road Glide.
One of my favorite colors. You have to see it in person. It just pops off the whole black. Just pops off.
So guys, you definitely don't have to necessarily have to go with the CVOs to have you a nice looking bike. As you know, you have different packages that you can get for these, get for the standards. As I'm filming this CVO ST, y'all. It's true to my heart. And this is simple details, guys. Like, so in the Eagle, you can see like the eye is red. You got the carbon fiber tips that come on this bike as well. And we just made it to the track. How excited am I for this? To get out here and ride on this track here. Definitely excited about this. Ooh, can't wait to get up close and personal with these babies. Here is the black one that I have not seen in person. I'm finally getting to see in person. You really can't go wrong with either or.
Welcome to Vegas. Welcome to CVO Road Glide ST. Have some fun. What up, please? Kyle Wyman, ride for the Factory Harley team, and privileged to be out here in this position to get you guys that you have about anything riding based, technique wise. Any of us can answer these. Casey is also a 9-time graduate of the Champions Riding School.
Okay, guys, here is the track here. I'm trying to see if I can show it. Just standing here right now. Of course, it's real flat. We're going to take several laps. We're divided up into groups to ride on the track as well. Of course, they're like to, take your time with riding. The turns might feel the same, but they're actually different, things like that. So I'm excited about this. Of course, I'm going to ride my ride, go at my pace that I can handle. But I'm excited to be able to experience and to get out here and ride this bike that's designed for something like this. But we do have Travis here, Cal, Cody, Wyman, those are Wyman brothers, of Casey, and we have James Rispoli here. They're going to be riding along with us too while we're on the track. So that's definitely exciting. Some apparel here.
These are large, extra large, and then this is.
Oh, so this match is like designed to like the. This is like the design of like the carbon fiber, guys.
There's smaller ones. This is 7 1/4. You want to
Oh yes, definitely.
want white or black?
Preferably yes, black with the orange. All right, guys, it's that time now. Get ready to get dressed up. It's get ready to be my time to get on the bike now. And we're off. So guys, I'm behind Travis. This is the first lap here. So he said, okay, we're gonna do we're gonna be doing some U-turns. We're gonna hit some corner and switch, and then and everybody gets a turn to ride behind him. Right now, we're taking our time, of course. Of course, we're gonna take it easy the first lap or so here. Ooh, look, that means a stop. All right. This is my
first time actually riding this bike, and I'm trying to figure out where I feel more comfortable on it, as far as like my feet placement, the handlebars and everything. I was looking for the heel choke, and I realized it's not one. Slow it down. Oh, so we have a U-turn here. I went out of the cone. Lure. So, trying to watch him, and then of course I ran out of the cone doing the U-turn, but more so my fault there, and I'm trying to learn. Remember what I learned in Robert Simmons' class, and I cleaving the throttle there. I did go outside of the cone on that one turn. Gotta stop here coming up.
That's good. The second one was great. The number one thing you want to do when you're making those U-turns is, if you want the bike to go that way, last thing you want to be doing is looking here. Turn your head as far as you can and look ahead, and the bike will help naturally bring it around, all right?
Gotcha.
Second one was good.
Thank you.
Get some tips here, which is something I already knew. It's just applying it back to what I already knew. Definitely the weight of this bike, I can tell a difference. I find that pressure point where they were like, don't apply too much pressure. And yes, I know I need to let this clutch roll out when I'm riding, just so I can get the hang of things. Alright, so pretty much that is the route, and I get to do it again. Trying not to hold this clutch as I'm making these corners, and I'm more so focusing on the ride. Oh my goodness, y'all, like, these bikes are really easy to lean or so. So if you're not comfortable with leaning, these bikes definitely like don't make you feel scary to lean it. It don't feel as heavy. Alright, now that we've rode it a couple times, slowing down.
It's lunchtime, guys, and we're headed over here to eat at this restaurant here in the NASCAR building here. It's nice. I don't know if y'all can actually see the track out there, but it's definitely nice. Y'all, so I don't know, we're here eating lunch.
I've had that question.
Okay, so I know when I rode the 2023 CVO up in Milwaukee, and I was like, yo, if you ride this bike, you're gonna want it. Okay, I have to keep saying that. I don't want to sound cliche at all, but I'm certain positive. Like, this bike, it was an awesome ride. Of course, the experience to go along with it, but even still, you get out and ride this bike on the highway. When it comes to like just the simple leaning this bike, turning the handlebars or anything with this bike, I felt like super confident doing so. The speed on this bike. Of course, we didn't get up to very high speeds on the track because we're going through corners. So, but the ability to accelerate at the the speed that I was able to accelerate was pretty awesome as well. I do want to point out though, they did make it for your hand controls, your brake, your front brake, that is adjustable for people with smaller hands, such as mine. You can adjust that. So I'm gonna make sure we get that on camera. It's something you're gonna have to get on a riding experience for yourself to get your own perspective of riding it. But you won't regret it, I promise you that. All right guys, group one, they're out already doing their lap. It's almost time for them to come back in, and we're getting ready to head back out and take the track again. This experience is definitely awesome because, you know, getting some tips from Cal, Cody, Casey, and James. You know, this is pretty awesome from them to, you know, pretty much teaching you how to corner when riding, especially on the track, especially when this bike, because they had so much input with designing this bike. Cal himself, the track mode that's on this bike, he had input with them designing. This is a map from his bike. So this is pretty much, you know, pretty cool to get those tips. But the thing is, you know, what someone tells you and trying to apply that sometimes don't always work out. It takes practice. And I'm all about practice. Y'all know how I am about that. So practice makes you better. Nothing ever makes you perfect, but it makes you better and get good and confident at it. So that's definitely something I'm going to try to apply to the tools and tips that they did give us when we get out here and ride these bikes. It's certainly awesome to even have the chance, the opportunity to do so. So I'm getting ready. These guys are coming back in, and I'm getting ready to go get my stuff. And so you have, they'll ride the white ones, and then they'll come in and they'll have the black ones as well. Guys, they are definitely making sure that we are getting our feel for these bikes. We have taken these bikes around the track here. I'll say each time that we go out, we go at least around at least five times or so around the track. The last time we just rode, we've done track mode. So we've done sport mode, we've done track mode. And both of those modes, I can honestly say, the bike is quite awesome while riding it. I noticed though, while I was riding the track mode, when I was riding that, the bike became a little bit more like, when I was in the corners, to me, it felt like I can control it a little bit more. As far as like, I felt like I was hooking it more to the track. And I was able to get more lean. And it could have been necessarily because this is my second time, as opposed to out of those second times and that 5 times of riding, that was my second time going around the track. So I was definitely a lot more comfortable that time riding it, and I was able to get a little bit more lean while riding the corners for someone who really don't ride corners hard at all. But with this bike, it's definitely possible. I don't ever feel like I'm leaning too much where the bike feel like it's gonna fall over. I can't stress to y'all enough about the weight difference in this bike. The weight of these bikes has tremendously gave me more confidence to ride. I just want to keep riding all the time. So I'm definitely excited about it. Can't wait for you guys to get to be able to see this footage with these bikes. And with these color choices, you really can't go wrong with either one, the white or the black. It's really something you have to really go to the dealer yourself to kind of see. Hopefully they'll let you demo it and to ride it or so. But if not, trust me when I say it's an awesome ride. Okay, Tip Squad, so for all our short riders, look, they have made minor changes for us to be able to get to our hand controls, you know, so we're going to get a run through about these.
A couple of hacks for smaller hands on both hand controls. It works for left and right. So on the turn signal, push is, you know, your traditional turn on, turn signal. And then for most, right, they'll want to reach over to the left-hand side for a mode. However, shorter hands, you can backflip this. So we purposely extended the lever on the button, and you can get to a mode push just by backflipping. So if you have smaller hands, or if you don't want to reach over because now you're touching the throttle, all you got to do is backflip it. And that works on the same side here for this, right? So traditional push for left turn signal. If you want to hit horn, you can reach over and hit horn, or you can backflip it.
Awesome.
Just like that. So works great for smaller hands. And then same thing on the D-pad here. So this side is audio. If you have bigger hands, right, depending on comfort, you can use the full D-pad. Like if you want to go backtrack, you can hit it here. But for smaller hands, you can use this center button as a joystick. And this back button is the same thing as just pushing here like this. Same thing, up and down, right? You don't have to go up, you don't have to go down. You can just use the center as a joystick, up, down, up, down. So a couple of key, features that are, works for both larger hands as well as smaller hands built in. And then on the brake lever is adjustable. So really cool, slick, integrated design. You just push this forward. This has got 6 different positions on it. So position 1 is closest to the handlebar. So you can see here, distance here. For smaller hands, if you got a bigger hand, want a different feel on the brake lever, notably further out. So 6 different positions, so you can customize brake lever distance away from the grip for yourself.
So look, they did show us love to our shorter riders. Look, we're never left out of anything. So even though we're not afraid of challenges at times, and we'll figure a way around. But when they make things and they accommodate for us, it just makes us fall in love. Oh, there's more? We got more?
You want to do the seat?
Oh, definitely.
Okay. So for shorter riders as well, for both the CVO as well as the Road Glide and Street Glide, the base models, particularly for standover height, we're always, even if seat height is not going down, we are looking to carve this in so that your reach to ground for shorter riders, shorter inseam, that you've got a flatter foot just by the carve of the seat to the motorcycle.
Awesome. I let the experts explain it to you. Thank you, Scott.
You're welcome.
So you have something that accommodates you to be able to work your hand controls here on your handlebars here. And also, don't forget, your handlebars are adjustable. Trying to let this jet go by. We're by an airbase and they're really loud. All right, Tip Squad. So, we've been on this bike for I don't know how many hours today, but it has definitely been one dope day. I'm going to ask the other content creators today, what they thought of this bike. So we're going to start right here with Marvel Kid. Look, make sure you guys check him out. I'm going to let him go ahead and shout himself out.
What's up, guys? So you can check me out on YouTube or Instagram at MarvelKid87. Do a lot of content on bike reviews, bike parts, just riding, and just me and my friends just clowning around on the bike shop and doing a ton of cool stuff to the bikes. We've been out here all day on the bikes. The bikes feel great. We were lucky enough to spend the whole day on the track and get a lot of seat time on them, sport mode, track mode, and really taking the bike to its limits, which is really cool. I love them. I've had a blast riding these bikes all day. I don't know about you.
Oh, I've had a great time today, guys. We're ready to bring you this footage, so make sure you guys check it out. And if you hadn't subscribed, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to his channel. I'm going to drop it down below for you guys to check it out, okay?
Peace.
Guys, I'm sitting here with Matt Laylaw. I don't even have to say much because I know you guys already know who he is out there in California. So make sure you check out his dealership, but I'm not going to say too much. I'm going to let him go ahead and talk and introduce himself.
What's up, TIFF Squad? So Matt Laidlaw here. Just got done riding the new 24 model year CVO Road Glide ST. I had a blast. What did you think?
Oh, I had an awesome time. What do you think about him?
Honestly, I was looking forward to this bike more than any bike in the 24 model year. And I'm grateful for the opportunity to be here and ride it on the track. I think riding on the track is really the best way to experience the bike in all of its glory and, really put it to the test. And yeah, the motor's awesome. For a factory production 121, it was awesome. The fact that you have the track mode as well is a really nice feature as well. When you have a race-inspired bike, the suspension performed really, really well. It's fully adjustable suspension as well. We didn't get a whole lot of opportunities to adjust the suspension the way we would have maybe liked to have. It just handled really well through the turn. We were riding pretty spirited pace out there. And the fact that you just have things like the remote reservoir shocks, the carbon bits around the bike, the titanium muffler, it looks fast, it rides fast. I think Harley just really did their homework on this one, and yeah, it turned out a really good bike.
Awesome. Look, I can't agree with him anymore, guys. We have the wonderful Robert Simmons, but I'm going to let him introduce himself.
Oh, how you doing, guys? My name is Robert Simmons. The name of the channel is Be the Boss of Your Motorcycle. That means any kind of motorcycle you ride, and we focus primarily on slow speed maneuvers between 1 and 10 miles per hour, building confidence through education and positivity. No arrogance, no judgment, no negativity at all in Preloaded Nation, guys. That's it.
How do you like the bikes today?
Oh, I don't often say I love a bike, and I probably wouldn't love it as much if we just went for a ride on the street. But being able to bring this bike on a track, I said this earlier, not many people are going to be able to test ride this bike, let alone test ride it on a track and not own it, right? So, we got into these bikes, man. All I smell is fuel, brakes, clutch. I love it. So it's just a phenomenal bike. It's fast, it's light, it's responsive, and it looks good while doing all of that. What more could you ask for?
Not much more you can ask for. Straight out the box. This is straight out the box,
When
y'all.
you getting yours?
I've been asked that question quite a bit today.
Hold up. When you getting yours? I'm talking to the
Tip
people.
Squad, when are y'all getting y'all?
Yes, Tip Squad. When you getting yours? Are you guys a member of Tip Squad? Are you aware that you can be a paid member to this channel? $4.99 a month is nothing, guys, and you're gonna get a lot of perks. I'm a member. Join me, baby.
All right, guys, I'm Tall from YouTube channel Traveling Tall, and I don't like talking in glasses, but if you like motorcycle content, my channel's about motorcycle content. It's all family friendly. You can sit down and watch it with your children. It's all about the adventure on two wheels, and we have a good time on two wheels. Today, I had the opportunity, I was blessed to be able to come out here in Las Vegas and ride the new Road Glide CVO ST. This bike, it's a nice bike. One of the things I like about it the most, I like the new handlebar setup that they have on it. I like the rotors in the front. The wheels look fantastic. And this bike here with the Harley-Davidson, the throwback, the Harley-Davidson with the drop H, that's a little retro nod to the Harley-Davidson's heritage, I guess you'd say, in racing. It's a good looking bike. Check that out right there, guys. Look at that. I have a Street Glide, a Road Glide, and a Road King. All three of them have performance work done to it. This bike here, if you're looking for something that is straight off the showroom floor that's gonna run really good, this would be the bike for you. It's a good looking bike. It handles well. It has the remote reservoirs in the back. It has, like I said, the carbon fiber. And the seat, I don't know what this is made out of, but it was a really comfortable seat. We didn't spend a whole lot of time like putting down miles, 200, 300 miles on it. But when we was on it, it was a pretty comfortable seat. So if you like motorcycle content, if you like adventures on two wheels, like I travel long distance, I rode from Tennessee to California to Seattle and back, check out the channel, YouTube channel Traveling Tall, and follow me at Real Traveling Tall on Instagram. Thanks, Tim.
My name is James Rispoli, and I ride for the factory Harley-Davidson racing team.
How long you been riding for?
So I've been riding since I was 6 years old. 25 years now I've been racing consecutively, and it seems like every year we just get a little bit better.
They do, you do. So I know you are known for going fast and like racing and everything. What would you say about the CVO STs here?
Yeah, it's an amazing blend, I would say, from taking the racetrack to the street. They've done such a good job on this motorcycle. For somebody that doesn't normally get a lot of street riding, it was very cool to see the impact that racing has made on the new CVO ST. Some of the best things for me is the bike is super nimble, definitely feels light, and the new track mode is amazing.
Awesome, thank you.
No worries.
Name's Cody Wyman. I'm gonna race in 2024 Moto America.
How long you been riding for?
I've been riding since I was 6 years old, so 24 years.
Awesome. How do you like
crazy?
it?
Oh my God, yeah, it's come a long way in just a few short years, and using a lot of the engineering from the race team directly into these models is something that we're really proud of.
Awesome, thank you guys.
I'm Kyle Wyman, ride the factory Harley-Davidson in the King of the Baggers series.
How long have you been riding?
Since I was five years old, so long time.
How do you like it? Like even with your input, they took your map from it. So how do you like it as far as being a street bike?
It's awesome. I remember the first time I rode it was about a year ago, I think. And, my first impressions were finally something that is just so directly tied to what we've been doing and pushing and what the whole market's been doing in performance baggers. It's perfect timing, I think, for Harley to create a bike that's like this and has these characteristics, not only in performance, but in styling and just the whole look and feel, track mode. The bike's amazing. There's nothing on it you don't need to go fast, and that's something I can appreciate as a racer.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. All right, guys, look, the last one. We're going to let him introduce himself. Go ahead.
Travis Wyman.
How long you been riding?
About 25 years.
Awesome. Look, I love the experience that I get to hang around today. He's been my leader today, guys. He was the one that saved my mishaps and everything, but I appreciate him. He took his time with me, corrected me in my mistakes, and didn't look down on me in anything when I bobbled my U-turns, okay? That's a work in progress, but I promise you I'm working on it. So what do you love about the ST?
I like the weight reduction they put on this new bike, and then obviously the track mode that I helped design with the factory teams. They're super fun to ride on track.
Awesome. Guys, I gotta hurry up. I'm the last one to get on the bus, but it's definitely been a day. Y'all heard it from yourself. at all these amazing riders here, so we'll catch up later. Just made it back to the room, y'all. It is currently 6:07 p.m. We literally have been on those bikes all day. They really wanted us to like ride that bike from about 9 this morning until 5 this afternoon. So yes, we have this evening rather have been on those bikes all day. We tested it out in track mode, sport mode. I hope you guys are definitely enjoying this video so far. Day 3 tomorrow. We're back riding tomorrow, but tomorrow we'll be riding the standards, the road glide and street glides. We'll be riding those 2024 models, and we will get to take a scenic route for these. So I'm excited about that. I just want to speak to you guys. You know, first I want to say thanks for the opportunity for this amazing event that I was invited out here for. So shout out to Paul, Matt, and Jen, the Harley-Davidson PR team. Thank you guys so much for the opportunity to come out here and ride these awesome machines here. So I'm standing here with the 2024 Road Glide CVO ST, and my goodness is all I'm gonna say. I have spent several hours out here today just riding this bike here. I did get to ride it in the different modes. I rode it in track mode and sport mode. And to say, can I feel the difference within the two? Felt more acceleration, maybe because I got a little bit more comfortable once I rode it in track mode. But it's definitely a bike you should go out and try to demo for yourself. I can honestly say with the weight that was shed on this bike, I got fairly comfortable with just doing my corners. After riding it for a while, of course, I got better and I felt more comfortable doing corners on it than I currently do on my 2021 Road Glide Special that I own. The weight difference alone just makes it a little bit easier for me to turn it, to go around my corners and all. I don't feel the weight of it as much, just to even lean it. I am definitely more comfortable on this bike. Looking at the aesthetics of the bike itself, I definitely am kind of drawn to it. And it's a hard decision as to the black or the pearl color. They're awesome to ride, so I suggest you guys trying out. And I know some people, you know, they're not favorites when it comes to the new digital infotainment center. They're used to the analogs, and some people are concerned about it, but it's just one of those things. As technology changed, as the days time, you know, Harley-Davidson really stepped it up, trying to keep up with those things and just making it better for us, you know, aesthetic-wise to look at. The headlight, I love it. They definitely went out their way and made sure they pay attention to all riders that ride this. Whether you want to ride this for performance-wise, and for me, I'm not a big performance person, but the fact if I ever own this bike, I don't know, you guys think I should get one? I definitely will have it if I need it. I don't necessarily have to take it just for the performance. I can just take it out and just ride. Also, I want to point out the bags on these bikes. I know a lot of people are still thinking, you know, because they've changed to shorter bags as well. But technically, these bags here, the shorter bags, you have more room in these than you do have in the stretch bags. And I adore the look. Most people, you know, when they do change out their exhaust and stuff, they go to the whole 2-in-1s and things like that. And you know, with shorter bags, those look different. And most of the time when people are buying these performance bikes, you're kind of changing exhaust out anyway, and you're, you know, doing other things to it. So that's definitely a plus. If you get a chance, most definitely make sure you go check it out. Sit on it. If you're not even able to take it out right, just sit on it and you will definitely feel the weight. I am so in love with it. Make sure y'all check it out. I love you guys. Bye.